p.m. right here on KUAW. This program features American students striving for excellence in honor of our troops and American veterans, encouraging American students. Please join us every Saturday from 1 until 2 p.m. right here on KUAW.
Now on the air in Kansas City, the Sheryl Underwood Show.
We are proud to be part of the KUAW family.
The Sheryl Underwood Show. Weekdays Monday through Friday at 12 noon. KUAW around the world on KUAW.org.
Todd Tribbett, we gonna be all right here on the Jamal Bakes Show. I'm your brother in Christ, Jamal Bakes. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me, fam, for another weekend, all right? We've got a big show for you, man. As always, the Rose Show Live will be here with her Faith Move next. And we talked to my man, the Laugh Therapist, later on in the show. We've got music on the way from Doe. We've got Corinne Hawthorne, Keandra Lockett, brand new William McDowell. Cannot wait to share that one with you as well, all right? And a whole lot more. Listen, follow me right now on social media.
Bank of Blue Valley is a proud sponsor of KUAW Radio. At Bank of Blue Valley, we believe that an understanding of financial values sets individuals up for a strong future. Whether you want to talk about checking and savings accounts, review lending alternatives, or discuss starting your own business, we have the right people to listen and advise. Visit us at bankbv.com to get started today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, you're listening to KUAW Radio, Kansas City's global community radio station. We don't only bring you videos on Facebook and YouTube, but listen to our audio only, where you'll get shows like Sheryl Underwood and Blues Time in the City. You can pick us up at www.kuaw.org or go to the TuneIn app and search KUAW. Listen to us. We're on 24 hours a day. That's KUAW Radio, Kansas City's global community radio station. And this is what you hear every...
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hello. Today, we welcome to Kansas City. Everybody who's tuning in from other places. But welcome to Street Therapy KC. I'm sitting here at KUAW Radio, high in the air chair above the W.E.B. Du Bois Learning Center. I am Chris, your host today, and every Tuesday from 4 to 5. I like to. I got a few artists that are one's going to be on air with us, and one's actually going to be in the studio. But I'd like to introduce you all to a gentleman from Atlanta, by way of Mississippi. I'll go ahead and introduce him here real quick. I want to see if I can play a clip of this song, but let me see if it'll play. Let's see here. Okay, play it.
I got so much respect for what you did. I would never forget. The home and feed, you a living legend. I got so much to say. I pray to God he never take you away.
Yeah.
You a legend in the streets. I'll never forget it.
All right. So that's a little snippet of the gentleman that's going to be here. Go ahead and introduce him to everybody. My guest today is Mr. Mark Selvi. Mark, how are you, sir?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man? It's just an honor to be able to join in with you guys, man.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you accepting the invitation, my brother.
Hey, no problem at all, man.
Absolutely. So, Mark, for those of you who don't, for those of us who don't know you or know who you are, can you give us a little bit of history about who you are?
Mark Selvi, man. I'm originally from Columbus, Mississippi, which is maybe about 2.5 hours south of Memphis, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised, man. Veteran. I'm a veteran as well.
Right on.
Also, yeah, man. Yeah, most definitely. Also a hip hop artist. And my whole thing is just, put out that positive energy, through the music, through the songs that I produce and write and everything. Also, I'm a husband. I'm a father of 3.
Yeah.
3 beautiful kids, man. Shout out to my wife. I know she's probably gonna be listening or watching one of the 2.
Yeah.
But just in a nutshell, man. A stand-up guy, loyal guy.
Yeah.
Respectable person. And yeah, man, just living in a nutshell.
Absolutely, man. That's man, that's dope. That's wonderful, man. Yeah, just in our conversations, man, I feel like you're a real good stand up dude, man, and just real honorable, man, and you're about your word. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
You
most
know,
definitely. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
absolutely. So, what really caught my attention about what it is that you do? I know you did like a motivational speak, like it was in front of a church, if I'm not mistaken.
It could have been. Could have
Yeah,
been.
yeah, it was in front of a church, man. And you were just talking about you said, man, you've been up since 3 a.m., man. You've been putting time, man. You got
Yeah.
you gotta grind when you can, man. You gotta do what you need to do to get what you need to get. And that's what really gravitated me towards you, man. To really look at it. Then I scrolled down, and I saw your video. You posted a video about hip hop artists, about rappers,
Right.
man. And
Right.
what was your sentiment behind that, man? What made you create that?
I just wanted to. Well, first of all, a lot of those guys that I mentioned in that record,
Yeah,
I grew up under. You know what I mean? Like listening to them as I grew up, and a lot of them are still alive even to this day. So what I wanted to do is just give them their living flowers while
yeah,
they're still alive. Just to give back, say, hey, we appreciate you.
yeah,
I thank you for paving the way for a young rapper like myself
yeah,
and many others. Many billions of people across this country, across this world.
yeah,
To show, paying homage and paying respect to those that came before you.
yeah,
Sometimes when when these people pass away, then we scream how much we miss them and how large of an impact they had on us.
yeah.
Well, I want them to hear it now.
Now,
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, give you your flowers while you're living, and that's what I wanted to do. And I think I did a great job of accomplishing that. And
yeah,
there's many more living legends out there that I didn't have the chance to mention in the song. It's only like 3 minutes and 24 seconds.
yeah, yeah.
But I just want to pay homage to those while I can.
And you did, man. I think that's what was great about it is the fact that you started off with Master P and No Limit, man. And I think that was very key because Master P, we know how he started out as being the ice cream man,
Exactly.
and things like that. But what he ended up doing, man, is he ended up having all the rights of all of his masters and all of his stuff, which people are fighting for this to today, is to keep their masters. In fact, I think they said Lil Wayne just sold his masters. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard.
but I think that's what's
Yeah, sure did.
I think that's what's important, man, is that we hold it and keep it. And just even talking about Master P, man, he owns it, but he's also now he's telling people, hey, listen, man, be an entrepreneur. If you can, make something, create something, and do something with yourself. you know.
You're right.
And then you talked about the Cash Money and the YGs and the whole nine, man. I think that was important, like you said, just show them a little respect, man, while they can still hear it, as opposed to when they're, dead and gone, they can't hear that anymore. So
Exactly.
so your type of rap, man, do you consider it is a gospel? Some people say conscious rap, but is it gospel? Is it what type of
It's more inspirational than
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, like I want to be the one that create that positive energy.
Right.
So I'm more like an inspirational type guy, rapper. Still considered as hip hop.
Right.
It's just that you won't get the cursing from me. You
Yeah.
won't get the me dogging my females out or that type of stuff because I was raised in a way like I want to be able to. My mom can listen to it. My kids can listen to it. My wife can listen to it.
Yeah.
Everybody can listen to it. And I also think that it's a great marketing tool because once you put yourself in a box, you're only geared to a certain audience.
Right.
But my music can be played in the church. It can be played at the club. It can be
Yeah.
played anywhere. But it's still a positive message.
Yeah.
To motivate people to inspire people. So
Yeah.
I would say more like inspirational hip hop artists. That's what it is.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so your upbringing, you grew up in the church.
Yeah, I grew up in the church. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of folks, man. We grew up in the church, and then we leave the church, and then we do other things. And I think that's a lot of people's path. I mean, I think a lot of times people, deviate, man, and through the course of circumstance or just try to, figure out the way other than the way. You know, we kind of take
Exactly.
those U-turns, man, and those hard rights and those, you know, those quick lefts and stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, all roads lead back to where we're supposed to be in the first place.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what it's all about, man. You know, me born and raised in the church, and you know, just still having those principles and found that foundation.
Yeah,
You know, it's a blessing. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
you know, that's why I do it. You know, like you know, some people say it's Christian rap or, you know, this, that, or third, but
right,
I just feel like whatever your profession is, if you're a Christian, then that's, you know, that's your profession. You're a Christian.
right,
You
right.
know,
You created it.
right? Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So you
Exactly.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
So you're from Mississippi, and you
Born and raised.
and I was looking at you were talking about your a little bit of your biography, man, and you said Mississippi's a little different, man. You can't really explain it, but Mississippi's a little different. How is Mississippi down south a little different?
Well, you know, like I said, you really, I can put it like this. Well,
Yeah.
number one, it's not a lot of big opportunities.
Mm,
You know, Mississippi is a small state with a lot of counties, a lot of small towns.
yeah,
You know, small state with small towns.
yeah,
So it's really not a lot of opportunities. And plus, two, Mississippi dealt with a lot of racism, especially like in the past, and even to this day.
yeah,
So it's always been a state of struggle.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
right,
you have to either find your way out or how to adapt real quick.
mm,
And you know, like for me growing up and experiencing some of those things, it always gave, and I think that's why I'm so motivational,
yeah,
because it gave me the motivation to not leave Mississippi, but try to pull some people with me. You know,
absolutely,
to encourage them, like, listen, we can get through this. We shall, you know, we are gonna overcome this. You know, it's bigger and better things out here in the world.
yeah,
But growing up in Mississippi, like you really had to put on tough skin and, you know, and just dig down in the mud and really just go for it.
yeah,
You know, it wasn't like Atlanta or Miami or Chicago where, you know, the opportunities was there. We really had to grind for it.
yeah,
And with so much going on, you know, like a state of slavery,
mm,
family is so important. You
yeah,
know, like people, we gather around Sunday meals.
yeah,
We gather around aunties and uncles
Yeah.
and great grandmas and all that great stuff. And I love it, man. You know, I love my state. I love the state of Mississippi, man.
absolutely, man. That's beautiful. Now, are you there now, or are you in Atlanta?
I live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta is my second home.
Gotcha,
I
gotcha.
love the city of Atlanta. We
Yeah.
call it the Black Wakanda.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that before.
Yeah, I love Atlanta, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
really, sometimes people may say, "Hey, where you from?" I might say, Atlanta, Mississippi.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Atlanta's unique, man. It's definitely the black mecca. You know what I'm saying? As far as business owners, man, you know, definitely a lot of talent going through there. But you know, yeah, one of the biggest artists from Mississippi was David Banner, right?
Yep, David Banner.
Yeah, yeah, brother. Say it was an M-I crooked letter. And that's how I learned how to.
Come on now.
Yeah.
That's right. I hear you.
That's how I learned how to spell Mississippi.
Yeah.
Humpback. You know, that's beautiful, man. I had a friend of mine that lived in Mississippi, and man, brief story. I was man, there was a point, man, where I was homeless, man, and went through some things, and it became homeless where I was actually sleeping in my truck, man, and a partner of mine, he found out, you know what I'm saying, I worked with him. I really didn't tell a whole lot of people. I mean, I could have went back to mom's house, but you know, man pride and things like that, man. So, you know, I ended up he ended up asking me one day, man. So he brought me in his house. It was him and his wife, man, and his 3 daughters, you know. So I stayed with him for not even a week or so, man. I told him, I said, brother, I can't be here, man. He said, nah, man, you more than welcome, man. Ain't nobody tripping, man. Wifey cool with it, you know, kids cool. I said, yeah, but you got your wife and your daughters, man. You know, y'all can't be laying on your couch. Be laying on the couch and now, you know, y'all coming through. I said, y'all want to be comfortable, man. I can't do this. I appreciate the hospitality, but I can't do that.
Right.
But just that southern hospitality, man, like there's nothing like it, man.
No, it's not, man. And I love it. You know, it's just part of who I am, man.
Yeah.
It's just part of the South. You
Yeah.
know, this Southern Southern hospitality.
Yeah. That's true. When people do say Southern hospitality, that does ring true, man. So some of the people that you've worked with, man, I noticed that I was kind of looking again, man, and who are some of the artists that you've worked with, man? That's you say.
Some of the major artists I worked with, Alexis Fight. I worked with Canton Jones.
Yeah.
I worked with Pastor Troy.
Okay.
I worked with let me see who else, man. It's so many other man.
So quite
you
a
got me
bit.
thinking.
Yeah.
I don't work with quite a few people, man.
So
and,
you've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a minute.
Wow. One person in particular, man, that I read is Canton Jones, man. Hey, I got introduced to him, a little bit after he first came out. That song, "I'ma Stay Saved," man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a phenomenal song, man. Shout out to Pastor Canton Jones, great guy.
Yeah.
Nothing bad to say about him. Great guy, man.
Yeah.
Family man, great pastor, great leader, man. So I take my hats off to him as well.
Absolutely, man. My kids love his music, man. This song's awesome. This guy with that remix with all the folks on there, man. That's a bad song, man. But it definitely, even like I said, the song "I'ma Stay Saved," man. It chronicles the life of, man, a believer. You know what I'm saying? It chronicles the life of a person, man, that's saved, is having just this bad day.
Right. Yeah, you gotta stay safe, man. You gotta stay safe.
Yeah. What helps you through the moments, man? We got a lot going on. We came through COVID. Well, we stood, with COVID, man, and we see a lot of things going on with the political spectrum and things like that, man. What keeps you going, Mark?
I would say my prayer life.
Okay.
God for sure, my prayer life, man, and just remaining humble, never forgetting where you come from, and those roots again, like we was talking about Mississippi, and all the stuff that I was taught. But just staying humble, those moments of prayer, and I can be honest with you now. Right before I call you, I mean, like 1 minute before I got with you guys, I just got a phone call that one of my best friends just died.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm coping with that now. Like it's a lot going on, but I'm talking to you, but I'm praying at the same time. You know? So just the prayer life, man, and just following God and just leaning on Him, not to my own understanding.
Yeah, man, definitely, brother. Listen, my condolences, man. Definitely on condolences to your friend.
Man.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. So I we won't hold you very long on the interview, man, so you can get back to your friends and family. But that's important, man. Just really going through that through the mud, man, and making out on the other side, and understanding and leaning, knowing that it really ain't even our strength, that, man, that we can make it half the time. It's in God's strength.
Yeah. You're right. Absolutely right, man. That's what we need. God's strength, but He said His weakness. I'm sorry. In our weakness, His strength is made perfect.
His strength is made perfect. So when you're talking to people, man, do you what are some of the gems and some of the nuggets, man, that you've learned through our life, man, even in your rap career, man, even as you growing up to be a young man or a grown man, what are some of the things and that you've learned that you could pass along to somebody that's really trying to figure out the whole thing?
Most definitely, like with anything that you do, whether it's rapping, whether it's radio, TV, acting, writing a book, cooking, whatever you choose to do, I tell people all the time, I ask them, like, does your discipline match your dream? Discipline is the most important thing that we need in life. I don't care if from your marriage to your relationship with Christ to your job, whatever it is, you have to have discipline. So my question always is, does your discipline match your dream? What are the things that you're doing to accomplish that? Does it match? You have to invest in yourself. You have to believe in your own product. You have to believe in you. No matter what the situation looks like, no matter what other people are saying, you have to believe in you. You have to invest in yourself. Nothing from nothing equals nothing. If you don't put anything in it, you're not going to get anything out of it. So you have to, make sure you discipline and make sure you invest in yourself. And I just believe that you will see those fruits that you desire to see. You have to do those things, man. A couple gems that I preach and tell people all the time. Like, what are you bringing to the table? What are
Yeah.
you willing to invest?
Right.
Why
Right.
should I believe in your product when you don't?
Right.
So
Yeah.
exactly, man. So staying disciplined and investing in yourself is like two of the biggest things that I can ever tell anybody.
Yeah, that's funny because that was one of the things just going into this 2021. I've gotten out of the whole New Year's resolution thing, man. Just just try to start to do better, whether it's the beginning of a new year or the end of a new year or the middle of a year. just starting to do just a little bit better, man. And I think really discipline and motivation was the two things that I was really looking at, man. Discipline really is because oftentimes I can find myself just at times just kind of veering off and not even really paying attention to really what's going on. So I think discipline is setting that time to do this and setting that time to do that and being real intentional about doing that, because oftentimes as you say, man, I won't worry about it, then that won't worry about it leads to another won't worry about it, another won't worry about it. Next thing you know, you've gotten way off course. And then you've lost the way. And I think that's something that's really important for me as far as just discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we have to do in whatever in life, period.
Yeah.
So real quick, I noticed that you got this song Legends, man. Do you have any more songs, man, that you can tell us about?
Right now I have Down South Legend, which is out. I have my new single. It's titled Every Time with Pastor Canton Jones. It's out right now at the moment.
Yeah.
I also have another song entitled Everybody with Pastor Troy is out right now, and everything's on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, everything.
Yeah.
So they can find it there. But yeah, it's a lot of new music that just came out.
Absolutely, man. Wonderful, man. Man, and like I said, I won't hold you very long, but listen, we really appreciate your time, man. And how can people reach out to you? I'll say that before we jump off the line. How can folks reach out to you if they want to support you, man? They want to grab. You said your music and stuff's on Spotify, so how can they reach out to you to get that?
You can find me on all social media platforms everywhere. My first name is Mark. My last name is Selvi, Selvie. Mark Selvi. That's Google, YouTube, everything. Instagram, Facebook, everything. Reach out to me. I promise you I will most definitely reach back out to you guys.
Yeah.
And I just like to connect with the people.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. We'll definitely try to just stay connected, man, and get you on and see if see how maybe we can see if we can try to get some of that in rotation down here, man, and see if your people can connect with us so we can kind of get that in rotation. So we need positivity, man. I got some friends that are in the mental health field and things like that, and we talk a lot about just different. A friend of mine's a pastor, a youth pastor, and we just talk about just the heavy hearts of people right now, man, that's gone through certain things, and just the last conversation I had with a good buddy of mine, we're not he's still alive, but the last conversation since we've talked, he felt like that whole stimulus package was $600, man. He felt like a lot of people were really discouraged behind that, man. That was what we talked about last, and like I told him, I said, man, that's because we can't really rely on the government to take care of us,
Right. Yeah, you really can't, man. We just got to continue trusting God.
Yeah.
To make that way for us,
Yeah. And create different ways of income, man. That's what I'm working on now. Just creating not one but more ways of income, man, to kind of diversify and get a little extra money coming in the house, man. So,
Amen.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go to a break and get off the phone here, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Mark, thank you for your time, brother. I really do appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, man. Listen, that was Mr. Mark Selvi, artist, and it was positive rap artist or whatnot, man. But song the legends, you know what I'm saying? So reach out to the brother, man, and show him some love. Get his music and things like that. Not only that, man, lift him up in prayer. He lost his homie, man. So we definitely want to extend our condolences and our prayers to the young brother, man. So Mark, thank you so much. Take care. All right, he's gone. All right, now listen here. You've tuned in to Street Therapy KC at KUAW Radio. You can reach out to us at 816-599-6893, 816-599-6893, or on the web, KUAW.org. We're going to go ahead and go to a commercial break, and we will jump back on the other side. We'll see you in a minute.
All right, you're listening to KUAW Radio, Kansas City's global community radio station. We don't only bring you videos on Facebook and YouTube, but listen to our audio only, where you'll get shows like Sheryl, Underwood, and Blues Time in the City. You can pick us up at www.kuaw.org or go to the TuneIn app and search KUAW. Listen to us. We're on 24 hours a day. That's KUAW Radio, Kansas City's global community radio station. And this is what you hear every day from noon till 2. Don't miss the Sheryl Underwood Show.
Where you at, baby?
Sure, I'm at my first alma mater, Clark Atlanta University in Atlanta, Georgia. CAU was the first HBCU in the southern United States. Shout out to our affiliate ATL Talks in Atlanta, Georgia, and everyone getting out there to vote for those 2 Senate seats. We love you.
That's what I'm talking.
You are listening to KUAW Radio, home of the all-new Jamal Bakes Show, and I'm Jamal Bakes, and thank you so very much for listening to the station bringing you talk, news, entertainment that you won't get anywhere else. KUAWN, of and about our community.
This is the last weekend before Christmas, and on Blues Time in the City, we're wrapping up our all Christmas blues and Southern Soul program.
Gene Bailey.
We have a very special guest that you will definitely enjoy, and we'll hear from some of the artists that sing the Christmas blues. Join me, Gene Bailey, for Blues Time in the City this weekend before Christmas, right here.
This is comedian Janelle Banks, and you are listening to KUAW, Kansas City.
KUAW listeners, this is Carl Boyd for Wave Your Grades, coming to you every Saturday from 1 until 2 p.m. Right?
All right, listen here. We are back once again on the other side of the break. Here at KUAW Radio, sitting in again. I'm still here at Chris with Street Therapy KC. So that was third floor, I told him. All right. Yeah, like I said, we're still here in the air chair. Back again on the other side of the break. I believe our guests have arrived, so we'll wait for them to get upstairs. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and finish the conversation. Yeah, I think that was really important. I reached out to the brother. I didn't know that he lost his loved one today. Man, that's tough. So we'll definitely keep him in our thoughts and our prayers, everything like that. But yeah, Mark Selvi, man, is a good guy down in Atlanta. Just real positive vibes. I got a good feeling about the brother, so we talked a little bit, and I just thought that we'd have him in so we can, just spread a little energy, positive energy, and things like that, because we've got a lot to be going on and things like that. So nevertheless, hey, what's happening? Nevertheless, we we keep on trucking, man, keep on doing what we gotta do, and keep it moving and whatnot. But I guess we'll wait for a few minutes here. Yeah, we'll go on break, and we'll jump back on the other side here on our next segment with our next guest.
All right, you're listening to KUAW Radio, Kansas City's global community radio station. We don't only bring you videos on Facebook and YouTube, but listen to our audio only, where you'll get shows like Sheryl, Underwood, and Blues Time in the City. You can pick us up at www.kuaw.org or go to the TuneIn app and search KUAW. Listen to us. We're on 24 hours a day. That's KUAW Radio, Kansas City's global community radio station. And this is what you hear every day from noon till 2. Don't miss the Sheryl Underwood Show.
Where you at, baby?
Sheryl, I'm at my first alma mater, Clark Atlanta University in Atlanta, Georgia. CAU was the first HBCU in the southern United States. Shout out to our affiliate ATL Talks in Atlanta, Georgia, and everyone getting out there to vote for those 2 Senate seats. We love you.
That's what I'm talking.
You are listening to KUAW Radio, home of the all-new Jamal Bakes Show, and I'm Jamal Bakes, and thank you so very much for listening to the station bringing you talk, news, entertainment that you won't get anywhere else. KUAWN, of and about our community.
This is the last weekend before Christmas, and on Blue Side in the City, we're wrapping up our all Christmas blues and Southern Soul program.
Oh, Gene Bailey.
We have a very special guest that you will definitely enjoy, and we'll hear from some of the artists that sing the Christmas blues. Join me, Gene Bailey, for Blues Time in the City this weekend before Christmas, right here.
This is comedian Janelle Banks, and you are listening to KUAW, Kansas City.
KUAW listeners, this is Carl Boyd for Wave Your Grades, coming to you every Saturday from 1 until 2 p.m.
All right, everybody. We good, Ms. Walker? Okay, cool. All right, everybody, we are back on. Now we have our guest in studio with us. I want to introduce him, and I want him to just tell a little bit about himself and who he is and what's going on. Mr. YGKC, what's going on?
What's going on?
Man, brother, it's all good, man. It's a pleasure to have you in here.
It's a pleasure to be here,
Absolutely.
man.
Thank you for accepting.
Yeah, that's no problem.
So tell the people, man, a little bit about yourself, man, who you are, what you do, what's going on with you.
I go by YGKC. I've been doing music for a while now. Been in and out of town, and just busy, pretty busy right now.
Yeah, man. What got me, man, I listened to your song, man, called Training Wheels, man. That's pretty hot.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And what was the inspiration behind that?
This just my this is a testimony of my life for real in 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Just sum it up, and it's my grandma, she always was the one to put music, had to listen to music and stuff. So it's a little bit of everything, but it's basically just my testimony.
Yeah, you said your grandma, man. Some of them beats got some little classic twang to it.
Yeah,
man.
I like doing that. I love doing that. I like mixing today's vibe with the old. I love doing that. I don't want to put too much of my secret out there.
Yeah.
That's what I do. But that's what I do.
That's dope, man, because that creates a bridge.
Exactly.
And what that bridge creates, man, is that youngsters that don't really understand, where Marvin Gaye, a lot of the older music come from, then they hear that, oh, that's dope. Yeah. Oh, that's 40 years. That's 40 years. Where that come from? And then you get it. You're like, okay, I get it, man. I get it. So that's one of your little secret sauces, man, which is good. It keeps you relevant. It keeps you different, but it keps you connected.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think right now, man, is we trying to keep everybody connected as far as the young people and the old folks, man. They say,
I'm trying to change that narrative. I don't want what I'm saying. Like when I make music, I want to be able to touch the older, the younger, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I did Training Wheels and I put it out there and I first heard it in the Juke House and all these older clubs, 6902 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they two-step it too. I was like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Then they started sending me videos. It was crazy.
That's how you know you crossed over.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was like. That's what my mom knew. They were like, you got one, boy.
Yeah. So, that's funny, man. You've stayed relevant, but also you've touched back.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. What I'm saying is you're relevant to the new school, man, but yet you got that old school feeling where people can relate on both ends.
Yeah.
it keeps you hot, man. Man, that's dope. And you got some people that you work with, man, that are dope. Rich the Factor's one of them.
Yeah, that was like a man, like when I was young, like that's all I used to listen to. When I had my little 91 Camry, I used to have to put water in it every couple miles, you know what I'm saying? And I was bumping Rich, you know, so and I always said I always want to do a song with Rich, you know, if I'm doing music. So when he reached out to me, that was like a dream come true.
That's
like,
what's up.
real. That was dope.
Yeah, Rich, like, make it go get that. I mean, I bump that all the time.
yeah.
That's dope. And I think, and I've had different folks come in, man, from Fast Down and stuff like that. And people oftentimes talk about how Kansas City's like this old farm town. He said, man, you guys got cows and fields and things like that. But that's not true, man. We got a lot of talent. I think you exemplify that, man. And even when you reaching out to a lot of young folks and Rich now, man, and showing that, listen, man, we got something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I try to like every time I go somewhere, I let them know like, yeah, we got talent back home. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to Memphis, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, anywhere like that, I let them know. Like anywhere I go, I try to let them know we got talent there. You know?
Yeah. How do they receive you there, man? Like when you go outside of your hometown,
they
man,
embrace it. They embrace it like what they. Yeah, they be surprised, like you said, that they think, we cows and farms, and they think we country, but we ain't. But we are to a certain extent. But but yeah, they be surprised. Like a lot of people don't be thinking I'm from Kansas City.
Yeah, I think the thing about Kansas City is though, man, is that there's a lot going on, but you just gotta find it though. It's like you can go to Atlanta, you can go to New York. It's right there in your face.
Yeah,
Kansas City got pockets. Like you gotta find out where the niche is, man. And then, but when you find it though, boy, it's like it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Like when I was trying to really kind of break into like the fashion designer, man, I got people to do fashion design. It was hard, man. Like, nah, man, we don't really fool for it. But then I end up, meeting some good folks. I'm like, oh, okay, well, there's a fashion show. There's another fashion show. And then they embrace you. You know what I'm saying? So the love from your city, man, how you feel about the love that you get from Kansas City?
I love it. Like people be saying we don't support. Man, we definitely support.
That's why I asked.
And I love it. All the support. So shout out to the town. I love it. KC is the town. That's why I always say that because they show me so much love.
Yeah.
Everybody. It went from ever since I've been doing music, I've been getting a lot of love.
Yeah. Speaking of that, man, how long you been in the music game, brother?
I started off when I was probably like 19 doing it, and then I stopped because I was playing ball, like I was playing basketball and stuff. So then when I got hurt in college, and then I got hurt in college, then my grandmother passed, and then all that, I'm like, man, I got to get all this off my chest. So that's what Thelma, that's why Thelma, if you ever heard that album, it's kind of emotional, you know what I'm saying? It's like getting that off my chest.
Yeah.
And then the G5 album is basically like me taking off now. Like I got that off my back now. It's like it's time to take off and make that woman proud. That's the whole thing I'm talking about in Thelma, like making her proud and stuff like that.
How important is that to get that off you, man?
Yeah, because it's real important because it was tough. Like that woman, I wasn't no big tattoo person. You see, I got her on my arm.
Yeah.
And so, it was tough. That was like probably one of the toughest things I had to deal with.
Yeah. And the reason why I asked, man, because I did a show about mental health a couple months ago, man, and I got a friend that does mental health, and just talking about the trauma. Just talking about oftentimes the trauma that comes from maybe a childhood or the trauma that comes from that certain event, man, that gets you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't move past that, man. A lot of people don't, and like you took it and you put pen to pad. You start writing because you got to get it out.
You got to, because if not, it'll break you down.
It'll eat you up, man.
Eat you up because it's tough, man. Like So I just kept praying, and God, because like. People don't understand. They like, dang, we were training wheels. It was probably the fastest song I ever wrote.
Yeah.
Because it was all emotions, you know what I'm saying? So I wrote that song recorded and writing and everything within a week.
Wow.
It was crazy. So.
And it became a banger.
Yeah. I haven't heard any bad things about it. So that's a blessing.
And it got a remix.
Yeah.
And a remix. And a beats.
It's two of them to it, actually.
Yeah. What E40 said? Blapping.
Yeah.
E40 and Shorty the thing, man. Said, man, blapping. But it's important, man. It really is. It's important to really get that off of you, man. Things like that, and express yourself, man. Because I think a lot of times if we keep things bottled up, man, and that's really not not the way to do it because we explode, and oftentimes we explode on the wrong people.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people that's closest to you, like you can't release it, but you explode. It's like they're right there. They get
at the time they there at the time that you explode, and you don't mean no harm or nothing, but it just they be right there. So
you be that balloon.
Yeah.
So man, what you got going on now, man? What you working on? What's going on with YGKC?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm busy right now, so I got I'll call it an EP. I'm about to drop another EP here in a second. It's the deluxe. It's called G5 the Deluxe.
Right.
I'm gonna drop that. Then I'll go to Atlanta. I'm doing some the town gonna be proud of me of. I'm doing
right on.
I'm doing Off the Porch. It's a big thing. Like it's the dude that do Vlad TV. I'm doing that.
Yep.
And then I got a showcase. February the 20th.
Yeah.
That I'm just working. I'm
working.
It's too much. I know I'm probably missing a lot of stuff, but
just follow him.
Yeah. Then I got a show tomorrow, man. It's crazy. I got a show tomorrow at Women Crush Wednesdays at the Legends Comedy Club.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm blessed and booked.
Yeah. So they booking you, man.
Yeah.
Despite of a pandemic, man, you're still moving.
Yeah, that's all God though. That's all I can get impressed to.
Yeah. Speaking of God, man, how's your faith, man, and how's that keep you motivated, man?
Man,
I know you got
this ain't possible.
Time. Yeah.
Without him, it ain't possible. Like, I'm married. You know what I'm saying, and I got kids and stuff, and that's how it's tough.
Yeah. That's funny you said that, man, because I had a conversation with a good friend of mine that's a youth pastor right now that went through a lot of stuff growing up. And I had to talk to him, man. I was like, bro, I called him one day. I was like, man, just out of clip, I said, I'm going to encourage you, man. I said, man, thank you for showing me what a father is. I mean, I'm married with kids too, but, growing up and not having that father figure, you know what I'm saying? Like, all my homies now got their kids. Yeah. And they all in their kids' life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my pops was there, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
I love him for what he done, but I just try to do the opposite. Like the little things that my dad didn't do, I make sure I do it.
Yep.
And it's like it'd be tough because in the music business and stuff, it'd be kind of tough.
Yeah.
But I just take advantage all the time I can.
Yeah. How do you balance that?
It's tough. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not. My wife get mad at times, but she understands the the overall, she understands the bigger picture.
Absolutely.
She's real supportive of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's important. Support is everything, man, because a lot of times when you moving and you feel like ain't nobody supporting you, ain't nobody behind you, man, that makes it even greater burden.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, when you moving so much and you ain't checking in the house, that makes it even worse.
Yeah. I really appreciate my supporting cast.
Absolutely.
Like I have a team, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't have a team that they can really trust. Like when I go out in Atlanta, like things are still gonna be getting done, while I'm in Atlanta. Like they still gonna be working. Excuse me. But they gonna still be working and I'm blessed to have that for real because it was kind of tough at first. And I have a team that I can trust for real. Now I got a super squad. That's why I call them the super
squad. Yeah.
Super squad. You know,
yeah. You got the folks from the show me showing you, huh?
Yeah.
Man, that's important, man, to have that backing and stuff like that. Now, how does that wrap around? How do you in turn you get that support? How do you in turn get a support back?
The support back. I try to just any chance I get, like I just let them know that I appreciate them. You know what I mean? And they know I'm genuine with everything I do. They know everything I do comes from the heart. So, and I let them know that just by doing little things. Anything I can do, they know I do it. I got their back. So
say, listen here, sweetheart, I bought you a Snickers. Got you a Snicker candy bar.
I just anytime I get a chance, I just let them know, like I appreciate you. Like Heather B, I be telling her I appreciate her all the time. Or I tell the artist that's a part of the brand, I tell them all the time, like, hey, I appreciate y'all for working and doing the extra little things to.
Yeah, because a lot of time, man, you can get full of ourselves and be like, you just automatically expect them to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, they're gonna do it anyway, without even doing, without saying, I appreciate you. I take that time to say, hey man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? I say my prayers every night before I go to bed. When I wake up in the morning, I say, Lord, listen, man, a lot of people didn't wake up. A lot of people didn't go to sleep.
That's one of my main prayers is just thanking them and having them show me how to be a leader. More actions than words. So
100%.
That's what I try to do, man.
100%. How's your leadership, man? How you got a strong leadership? You got a strong following. Period.
Yeah. So I just, like I said, I just try to do more, less talking and more action. You know what I'm saying? And just let them see the way I'm working and let them know that they got, these are steps to try to get.
Less talking and more walking.
Exactly. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Let's write that down. No. Remember I said that today, man.
Yeah. Let's talk more walking.
But it is, man. The Bible says faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? You can have all. Yeah. You can have all the stuff, man, that you wanna do that's stuck in your head, man. But when you start putting it into action, as you do, that's what's important, man. Because people can't figure you out in your head, man. People only see what you do,
exactly,
in your deeds.
Yeah, like my aunties,
and they gotta make sense.
Yeah, I have a lot of aunties, and I just have a lot of people that motivate me all the time. Like, just like keep going.
Yeah.
We see it. Just keep going.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm not gonna sit here and just lie. Like I don't have times where I be wanting to give
100%.
up, but I got a lot of people that support me and motivate me, and I'm blessed for that.
Yeah. Do you feel, man, when you're out there, man, do you feel your grandmother with you?
Yeah, all the time.
I know. Yeah.
Man, every time I hear or say something about it get me emotional because I feel it.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like before I even go on stage, she used to always say, before you do something, pray.
Yeah.
And putting his hands and he gonna guide you.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to do with my team. They know every time I'll be like, hey, sometimes we get too busy, but I always try to make sure we pray before every show or anything we doing. So
Yeah, no, I get it, man. Like my mother passed in 2018, brother. And, man, the other day I felt her laugh at me, man. I'm like, dang,
that'd be weird, don't it? Yeah. I'll be doing stuff I know she gonna say something about, and it's like she said, like, boy,
and you can feel it, man. Thank God for memories and those precious moments, man, because those are things that we can never get back. Like my pastor used to always tell us, he said, man, cherish the time that you have, because time is one thing that you can never get back, man. Yeah. So when you have that time and put that time in, man, and cherish it, you know what I'm saying? Thank God for memories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can make them, folks break them too, but you can make them, man.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But that's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. So when we got, I don't know, about 10 minutes, man. So when people, man, when you reach out to your fans, man, and folks look at you and they respect you and they look up to you, man, things like that. As a person that's coming up and really getting that love, man, how does that make you feel?
Man, it feel great. Like it feel good. I don't know. It'd be crazy. It still don't be hitting me at times that who I like. A lot of people are influenced, but I be like, they be telling me like, dude, you did this, you did. I be like, I ain't, cause my expectations and standards is kind of high. Yeah. Cause I'm not done at all.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Not even close.
Yeah, not saying what the way I'm living is wrong or messed up, but I just want my family to be in a better position, and that's what I'm striving to do. Make sure not just my team, everybody that's behind me to be in a better position.
And I think really, man, I mean, oftentimes, most of us, that's what we strive for. We should.
Yeah.
You gotta want to do better, man, and things like that. Like I had a guest on Mark Selvi, the dude from Atlanta. I was talking to him a little bit ago, man. And like I was telling him, there's been times where I hit spot, man, where I had to sleep in my ride. You know what I'm saying? And and it's like, what I'm saying, you thank God for those moments because you're like, man, I'm not really where I want to be, but boy, I sure ain't where I was, man.
Man, yeah. Yeah, it be times I had them times where I don't want to go back to mom's house. I stay in my car or something because I don't want to go back there because you don't want to put that on moms like that,
Yeah. That burden.
Yeah, that burden on her. You don't want
to
put
she don't
that burden
care.
on. She don't care. She like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
She's like, boy, you still got the room back
yeah,
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the way you left it.
Just the way you left it. Yeah, but I just,
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing, man. I'm glad, man, that you're an upbeat brother, man, and not arrogant and definitely.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
I can't run a business that's called Humble Beast Empire and be arrogant. I can't do that. That's what it came from. Somebody was saying I was arrogant, and I'm like, me, out of all people, I give the shirt off my back. If you cold right now, I give you my coat. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody to say that, I say, you know what? You know how I'm gonna do it?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna respond to it. I'm just gonna show you.
Yeah. So how'd you come up with Humble Beast, man?
Yes. That I had somebody. I was in a situation where I was dealing with some people, and then they was saying, and I was still doing music, but I was dealing with some people, and they called me arrogant, and so I, instead of getting mad at them or anything like that, I just took it as motivation,
absolutely,
and started my own label, my own everything, and I brought some people that I felt like they was humble beasts.
Yeah,
you know?
humble beast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother said he took his lemons and made lemonade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it was crazy. Like a lot of stuff that's going on with me, it'd be like I know it's God because it be coming just so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be crazy.
Yeah. And a lot of time, man, you can feel it.
Yeah,
It's like, people like, man, how did you know? I felt it, man.
Yeah, I did.
Like I had a situation on at the job, and they was like, man, I said, nah, brother, I felt that one.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. Yeah, that was meant to hurt, brother. I felt that one. No, you can't tell me that wasn't meant to hurt. I felt that one.
Yeah.
It's just what they call down in your know, man. You know how you feel and everything, man. Listen, I'm glad that you're positive, man. I'm glad that you named it Humble Beast.
Yeah.
Because it shows that, you can be humble and respectful. And humility don't mean you're weak at all. You know what I'm saying? Humility is really strength under control is really what it means, Yeah. But it shows that not only you humble, man, but y'all can get in beast mode.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And you can flip the switch quick.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So.
And it just, and it just goes to show, man, that, God put you in a place with some really dope artists, man, that are staples in Kansas City.
Yeah, God cold, man. It'd be crazy because a lot of my artists that's what they are. They got their own lane. Like I got Canton Jones, that's one of the dopest singers, R&B singers, and he tears down the soul sessions every Tuesday? Is it Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Mondays, every Monday. Then I got Shay Lyrics, she one of the dopest lyricists, women lyricists, and then I got LJ the Monster. He for the streets, but he's still,
Right.
Who else? Alex Smith, Big A, man. He dope. He got and then my DJ Trendsetter, he rocks out every Sunday at the Rendezvous. I just got a group of. The group is.
You got your team.
Yeah, the team is.
You got the squad.
Yeah, the squad is dope.
They're dope. And you got the cheerleader in the corner.
Yeah, Heather B.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
what's up, man. That's important, man. Definitely, you have to surround yourself around like-minded people, man. If you got people, man, or they say a person is a product of his environment.
Yeah.
You are what you become, who you hang around.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, you hang around people that are just draining, man. You become that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get stronger. My mother used to always tell me, she said, Chris, I know you're strong, but even iron wears down. Yeah. And that's the God honest truth, man. Even iron wears down, man. Sometimes you do get tired, you get worried, you get frustrated, you upset, man. But oftentimes you got that one person or that one thing that can motivate you and keep you going, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So some of the things that keep you going, man, is really just having that faith, man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's on 100, man. Listen. How can people reach out to you? We're going to end the show here in just a moment. So how can folks reach out to you, man, and, your upcoming events or whatever the case, things like that?
You can reach me at I'm on all social media, YGKC. Yeah. If you want to book a performance or, feature or anything like that, you can book me at bookmeyGKC@gmail. Yeah. You can hit me up there or you can hit me up in the messenger or holler at Heather B, whatever. It's a lot of ways to get in contact with me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not hard to get in contact with.
HB. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not one of them persons that's gonna, you can reach me. You can get me. If you want to get in touch with me, you can.
Yeah, he's accessible, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So before we close this show out, man, just say something to the folks, man, that just want to hear something from you, whether it be something that's encouraging people, man, or a little something for the people, man. Show your heart for a minute.
Just keep going, and I promise 2021 y'all gonna be proud of me, because I promise I'm gonna put on for the town. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm gonna make y'all proud. Like so it's a lot of stuff going on. I'm involved, y'all. So get ready.
Yeah, he said, keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open and your ears to the street, because you're gonna be stomping.
Yeah, I got a lot of people behind me that's pushing me to keep y'all tuned in.
Indeed. Man, that's beautiful, man. Those are words to live by, man. Those are motivational. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Don't stop.
Yeah, if you got a dream, go get it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go get it.
Yeah, don't let nothing stop you, man.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's important, man. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Even when folks say, listen, man, you know, you can't do it. Even when people say you washed up, even when people say, man, I ain't never seen that done. Prove them wrong.
Exactly.
Even if you make a mistake, man, get back up, man. The Bible says a just man falls 7 times, he can still get back up, man. So you got you got to do it, man. That's my amen corner.
Yeah, because it's the thing I say. It's like people get mad. Haters get mad because they didn't have the courage to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. That's, you know, yeah, listen. So, listen, because the simple fact, man, that obviously, because they saw it was something that they could have done, or they should have done, and they didn't do.
Exactly.
And that's the worst feeling in the world. Like, man, he's doing what I knew I was supposed to do.
Yeah. I get something. I used to have people, when my song first hit the radio, and I was blessed to have it be the #1 song on the Hot 88. It's like, man, why is he? I'm like,
yeah. And see,
that's God, bruh.
I
can't, man. That's God. Man.
All day, no cap. Even that song, Training Wheels, man. I keep going because I listened to the whole artist, the whole list. There was some I didn't listen to, you know, but I listened to the whole list, man. And that song, Training Wheels, it said 2 different things to me, man. Training Wheels for me is like, you know, my youngest son is 4 years old, so he's still on training wheels. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? To at some point he's gonna have to take those training wheels off.
That's exactly what I was trying. Yeah. That's the picture I was painting with it. Like yeah. That's exactly the picture. Because when you graduate at 18, you know, you got that's when you first go into the world. Yeah. But when you on training wheels, you
got to come off.
You got to come off.
It's just like, you know, you coming off milk into meat, you know what I'm saying? You got to grow up, man. At some point, you got to grow up. You can't even by accident, you grow up.
Yeah. When you're not wanting
even by accident, you learn something by accident. You're like, man, I didn't even know. You learn by accident. You got to, man. Life is always progressive, man. Like we talked about, man, time don't stop, man. It don't stop for nobody, man. You got to seize the moment. I'm 43 years old, man, and I'm just like, man, I remember when I was like 22, 23. It's like that's 20 years ago. But I thank God that I was able to see that. You know, I got a lot of friends that I buried, man. And I stopped going to funerals, man, and it was just tough. You know, I got a friend of mine now that's been there for 20 plus years. He called me the other day, was like, he said, dang, dog, man. He said, man, you don't want to be here. I said, you ain't got to tell me I don't want to be here. I like my freedom, man.
Yeah, I got to, it's crazy. My birthday next weekend. We burying my auntie, you know what I'm saying? It's on my birthday. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. It's just, you know.
That's one of them things, man. The brother that I had on just a minute ago, Brother Mark, man, he's down in Atlanta. In fact, he said he just got a call before he got on the show. He got a call that his best friend got killed. Man, he just got that call, man. Before
he came here.
Before he came on, well, I had him on the telephone. Yeah. Before he got on the phone, he said he just got that call not too long ago. I said, man, listen, I won't hold you very long, but I definitely appreciate you keeping your word, man, and doing this interview. But man, you know, get back to your family and your friends, brother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, life is something that. The only time that you have is the time that you got, man. My pastor used to always tell us, he said, man, the most important time of your life is that little dash in between your life. You got 1970 to 2000, whatever. That what you've done is that little piece right there in the middle, man. You got to do something with it. Life's more important, man. Not only that, the life that you live for other people and you leave for other people, man, is definitely important, man.
Exactly.
So, all right, man, let's see. Y'all got YG, KC, y'all got his information or whatever case. Reach out to the brother, man. Book him, man. Show him some love, man. Hit up his events or whatnot. You got a support team, man. He's the humble beast, man. You know what I'm saying?
Beast, WON, man. That's the other half of my team, man. I love y'all, man. Yeah, WON, we on now, and HBE. You know, we working.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen. All right. Well, listen. We're gonna check out here, man. We'll see y'all next time on Street Therapy KC with your man Chris. Listen, it's been a great show. Thank you for everybody that's been tuning in, been dropping comments or whatnot. We definitely appreciate that. Follow my brother, man. Stand up dude, man. So all right, peace. God bless, man. We love y'all, man. Thanks a lot. Take care.
All right.
Peace.